In today's GeekaWhat video, kindly brought to you by itdusters.com, I'm going to be taking you over the best way to clean the inside of your PC. Now, if there's one thing we can all agree on, it's that dust and electronics just don't mix that well. Whether it's from a purely aesthetics and looks standpoint, with that dust really clogging up your new black and red colour scheme, or from the performance point of view. If you've got dust clogging up ventilation and fan radiators, you're going to see worse cooling performance, leading to worse overclocking performance, and even thermal throttling, which will then result in lower frames per second in some of your favourite titles. Let's start off by taking a look around this Xpert unit from CompuCleaner. This model here comes in black, and I've actually got two more to give away, so keep your eyes peeled for the giveaway at the end of this video. It's actually got an incredibly powerful 550 watt motor inside of it, which allows for an incredibly high pressure output. You've got two speed modes as well, so you can either use all the power that is available to this unit or a slightly reduced amount for more fine tuning of cleaning certain areas. For even more fine adjustment, you get a range of nozzles included in the box, from a brush model to one which allows you to spread the air more evenly across a wider space. This nicely complements 3 ESD brushes that you get included in the box, which means you're not going to have to worry about static electricity buildup. The unit itself is a little bit heavy, but is more than handheld with a nice grip as well to make sure you're not going to drop it, even with such a high pressure output. This also comes available in both UK and EU plugs. On the bottom of the unit, we've got grippy feet, and then there's also the filter, which is going to intake the air and make sure no dust is actually getting in here, because the last thing you want is to blow out dust when cleaning your computer. The unit itself has a fair bit of weight to it, but is certainly handheld and can be used with one hand whilst plugged in. The lead is very long, which means you can easily reach spaces in your computer absolutely no problem without the need for an extension lead. Traditionally, I would have used two methods to clean the inside of my PC. The first being using something like a cloth. Now, the main issue with this is that threads can get caught on pins that are on the back of your graphics card or CPU socket, leading to you actually bending them, which is going to cause you a major headache. Not only that, rampaging through your PC, rubbing it with a cloth, can cause major static electricity build-up issues, which can then easily wipe out one of your expensive components. Yes, I'm talking about your graphics card. Now, the other most popular method is to use compressed air. Now, whilst on the surface of it this seems good, it's quite cheap on face value, it can often output quite a bit of moisture, which, electronics and moisture, we know they don't really mix like at all. You can easily kill electronics by getting water or moisture on them. Not only that, it's incredibly wasteful to chuck away cans of compressed air you don't need anymore, and gets expensive over time. It's not like you can plug it in and recharge it. It's a case of throw it in the bin and buy some more, which is never a good sign. Not only that, you've got no real control over the power output of these either. You're not able to necessarily channel the air that's coming out. Often the nozzles are very, very thin, which means that your PC might be cleaning one small area, but the rest is still pretty dusty. Now, CompuCleaner Xpert aims to remedy many of these issues. When they first reached out to me and asked me to make this video, I took a look at the original product of CompuCleaner and saw it had incredible 5-star reviews on Amazon. And when I received the CompuCleaner Xpert, I was truly astounded and can totally see why. But the proof is, of course, in the pudding. So let's take a couple of old dusty electronics, make a nice bit of a montage, and see how this thing gets on. So as you saw there, the results are quite astounding. This thing here, whilst on the face value of it isn't the cheapest thing you've ever seen, when you compare it to buying loads of compressed air, buying cloths, and even risking breaking your valuable electronics, it certainly pays dividends. Not only is this going to be useful in removing dust from your PC, but also cleaning the behind of your television, for example. You got a lot of stuck dust that the Hoover just can't cope with, that's in areas, you've got cobwebs in the ceiling, that kind of thing. Even for purposes such as that, this thing is plenty powerful enough. Now, a huge shout out goes out to CompuCleaner and of course itdusters.com for sponsoring this video. They've also allowed me to give away 2 of their products as well, and I'll leave a gleam.io link in the description below. Make sure to show them some love on Twitter for supporting the channel as well if you can, and I'll leave links to all their social media in the description below, as well as these products on Amazon if you do want to pick one up. Also, make sure to smash that like for the brand new background, which I hope you all like, and as always, we'll see you in the next GeekaWhat video.